Hello and welcome to Magzie's Fun Time. This is Magzie, and we are back here on Star Trek Online, and we are getting ready to do the next mission in our Romulan series. Here we have, I don't know why I keep starting it at the beginning. We have Mine Enemy, and then we've only got 3 more after that, or 4 more after that. So that should be pretty good. We should be able to clear these by next week, and then we can start on these 2. By the end of this one, and probably midway between this one, I'll be 60. So we should be able to clear the Delta Quadrant one. But let's go ahead and start on this one. I don't know how long this one is. I think this is one of the new ones. Captain, the Remans were targeting a Magzie mine in this area, but the list we recovered didn't have an exact coordinates. I know we're in the right area, but all of the moons in the system are inhabited, and our sensors are being affected by the Magzie. We need to contact each moon and try to determine which one the Remans were actually targeting. Okay. Go ahead and max out our speed here, and we might as well grab this Magzie while we're at it. Full impulse. Scan. There we go. Oops. My cat's hissing. You stuck your nose in. Okay. You want to be that way? Go ahead and pop this off. These poor guys. Oh goodness. I'm guessing that wasn't the one. Let's try one of these other moons. I think this one will actually be closer. Okay, man. Let's stop a little bit before because I want to get my power levels back up. Pop that off just once. This moon is private property. No solicitors, no beggars, or Starfleet allowed. They're not very hospitable around here, are they? This is a dangerous area, and it's only gotten worse since the destruction of Romulus. It might be difficult to get someone to trust us. Let's go ahead and pop this off. It should give us a well, this is the only one left, so it has to be this one, right? We'll go ahead and we'll use that. Try to boost our speed up without using much power. Hail the moon. Hello, good friends. I'm so happy to meet you. Perhaps you in the market for some high-quality magicite. magnesite. We have the finest ore in the quadrant. On behalf of the miners and residents here, I'm more than happy to welcome you to our home. Please transport to the surface. I don't know if I trust you. Unfortunately, the large amount of extremely pure magnesite ore in the core of our little world will interfere with your sensors. For safety reasons, I must insist that you use the transporter signal enhancers that I have installed at my own expense. Also, I know your Starfleet types are so fond of your away teams, but could you please restrict the number of crew that you bring down to the surface? My people aren't used to strangers, and you wouldn't want to disrupt their work, would you? I don't know about that. Sounds kind of fishy. I think I remember this one. This one's kind of annoying. If it's the one I'm thinking of. Let's go ahead and just run down here. And he should be up here at the top of this hill if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is not an old new one. This is one of the old ones. Although I don't remember it starting this way. So that's kind of weird. Here we go. On behalf of everyone in this forsaken rock, let me be the first to welcome you to Heifer. As you can see, we don't have time for pleasantries, and I'm not sharing my Turnier stash with you. So why don't we just skip the chit chat and get down to business? Of course, we heard you had excellent source of magnesite. What makes your mine better than the others in this sector? Fortunately, I can't call this mine on my own. I'm just the middleman. Out of the goodness of my heart, I help the residents here pass on products of their hard work to commercial entities such as yourself. For the minuscule transaction fee and trade tariff I keep to offset my expenses is figured into the unit of cost for the ore. My operation has become one of the best in the area because of the high demand for my services on both sides. I provide the best mining equipment and supplies in the sector to the miners, while my customers get competitive pricing on the ore they need. Do you have any information about the mines themselves? I don't pay much attention to that. Miners have empty carts, and they return with ones filled with ore. If you're interested, you could visit the mines themselves, but I don't recommend it. It's such a dirty, disagreeable business, and I'm convinced that breathing ore dust for too long is terrible for you. The miners who live near my quarters used to keep me up on night after night with their dreadful coughing. I had to install soundproofing just to get some sleep. Are you sure you wouldn't rather just look at the ore I have for sale? Thanks, but I'd like to talk to the miners first. Really? Suit yourself. Just remember, I have an exclusive contract to export magnesite ore from this moon. If you try to cut me out of your deals, you'll regret it. I have just a few questions before we conduct any business. I'll be back when I'm done. Managers won't answer any questions about why the Remans might be targeting this place for fear of scaring us away from possible sale. Perhaps if we ask some of the locals about what's going on here, they'll be able to provide some information. Okay, let's go. Ooh, look at this. What is this? I need some of that. I started to make a plasma torpedo and sell it on my recruit, but sadly I ran out of the material I needed, so I gotta do some more stuff before I can do that. I'm not going to read all these guys. You can read them if you want. I'll try to do that. There we go. I don't remember how many we actually have to. I thought there was a specific number. So maybe we have to talk to specific people. It says question minors. There we go. There we go. Oh, I just read that. And then this one. There we go. Okay, there's the guys we need to talk to. I was wondering why they weren't showing up. There we go. Look at you. You're almost as scrawny as I am, and I haven't eaten in 2 days. Thanks, but I'll need a real fighter on my side. These guys would kill you, and I don't want your blood on my hands. So this is the guy you talk to for the tactical. Yeah. So there's 3 different options here, and we got to find the engineering one, which I believe is this guy here. Drill operator. I don't have time to talk to you right now. I need to repair this drill to make a living. Is there anything I can do to help? Not unless you know how about laser induction coils. You don't, by any chance, know anything about laser induction coils, do you? As a matter of fact, I do. If I ask Medrin for replacement laser induction coil, he'll charge me 100 times what it's worth. He's the only one who brings supplies to this planet. I remember when we had regular contact with the homeworld, and my brother there would send packages of sweets for my children in every transport. Now, I can't dwell on the past. My problem is this broken drill. I have to fix it, or I won't make quota. We salvage parts from old equipment, and sometimes other people here will trade components, but this requires some specific components. If you think you can help me, I'll mark your map with the location of some of the people that might have what I need. Okay. Now see, this one I don't like because it's an errand. Anybody can go get these parts and bring them back to you. You don't have to be heavy engineering for that one. You should have to, fix the drill. So I don't know about that. Didn't you? So repair mining equipment. Aid miners in exchange for information. I wonder what that is. You're the outsider here. Why should I trust you? I could give you these spare parts to someone who really needed it. Tell me this. How do you avoid breaking your drill bit when you hit a pocket of magicite. No, no. Wrong. Obviously, this is not a trick question. We should be able to just answer. Okay. You obviously know your way around the equipment. I'm sorry. I thought you were just another one of Midran's lackeys. He controls every second of our lives. I can't work without him. And I can't eat without buying food from him. So pitiful wages he pays just ends up back in his pockets. Take the part you need. We miners need to stick together. Okay, now I want to go back over here because it says optional. Help repair the mining equipment. Does that mean I can go ahead and repair it without the parts? Let's see here. Will it come up? Nah. I don't know what that's about. What is this? There's a little... I need to go around to the other side for that. Come on. Where's this dude at? Miss him again? Yeah. There we go. What the heck? I don't know what that was about. There we go. I have a few spare parts. I'm sure I have what you need to get the drill working again. Thank you. And then the other one should be up here somewhere. Maybe. Yeah, this guy, I believe. Up, running. Don't hurt me. I don't have platinum now, but I can. Oh, Minim didn't send you here to break my kneecaps. I have a daughter in the rotor system. I thought I could contact her to send me some platinum, but Murder won't let me use the subspace array. You see, I owe him some money, and I didn't make my quota last month because I was sick and... But that's life, isn't it? All you can do is try to hang on to whatever you have left. I'll give you the parts you need. Take it. I hope it solves your problem. Thank you. This guy is a butthole. Let me tell you what. Let's go back around here to this miner. Hopefully we can fix this drill for him. Thank you. With these parts I can fix the drill and get back to work. I need to make my quota today or Mitchell will cut my pay again. I already owe him so much latinum. I don't know how I'll ever repay it. He brings in food and supplies that we need, but the prices are so high. I remember the dark days after we lost Romulus. There were no supply shipments for months. I had to listen to my children cry because they were so hungry. I might spend the rest of my life in debt, but I have a life. The answer to your question, though, I don't know what makes this mine different than any of the other mine. The magicite isn't any different. Maybe there's some veins with less impurities in the lower levels of the mine. I wouldn't know. There's a group of thugs who keep everyone away from those areas. I won't risk a beating just to satisfy my curiosity. Sweet. Now we can turn and talk to this Madrid, whatever his name is. Yeah, this guy's kind of a butthole. Can you guess what's down in the mines? Put it in the comments. See if anybody gets it right. Then don't wait till the end of the episode and then post it down there either. That's cheating. All right, Mudarin. You want to go into the mine. Are you really interested in buying any magicite, or are you just here to cause trouble? Because if it's the latter, I know someplace you can start a little ruckus. There's a gang that controls the bottom levels of the mine. They won't even let me in there. Previously, I allowed them to keep their little kingdom in exchange for information, but lately, they've been more trouble than they're worth. And the intel they're feeding me is useless. Honestly, who doesn't know about the Breen invasion of Dufour space? Investigate restricted area. Okay. So now we have to go to... Why does it keep coming up that far down? We need to go to this big circle here. That's where the mine is. So here we go. Into the mines. Give me some more drink. Digging for answers. Don't make me hurt you. Talk to the miner. What do you want? I like to enter this area. This is a restricted area. Only my people, my friends, and I may enter. And I don't like you. I'm very likable. Just ask Mudarin. Mudarin. That big-eared money grubber doesn't know the first thing about what really happens here. All he does is collect his latinum and make the miners miserable. He suggested that you provide him with information as well as magicite ore. Oh, it's information you want. Allow me to provide you a free sample. Leave right now. Otherwise, well... There's a lot of ways to get injured in the mine. It would be a shame if something happened to you and the magicite prevented your crew from beaming you back to your ship in time. We could say, I'm done dealing with you. I think we need to speak to your superior. Or we can say accidents can happen. My weapons, for example, could accidentally discharge any time. I should have tried to be more diplomatic. But it didn't feel like it. Besides, I already know what's down here, so it's no big loss. Zero. F. Fuse armor. No, you don't. Examine campsite. Captain, there's a series of pressure plates located in this area. They're low-tech, but the Romulans may have had to resort to some outdated security measures because of the interference from the magnesite veins in the cavern. The problem is that the magnesite is making the tricorders almost useless. If there's anything in this moon that the Remans would want eliminated bad enough to use Therion weapons, it has to be here. Agreed. Let's figure it out. Yeah. And we already know how to do that. See, if you press this here, and then we're going to make her stand over there. And you're totally going to stand in the wrong place because you're good. Oh, come on. No. We want you on the spot. There you go. There we go. And then we stand on this one. Use hidden door. I want that. Let's knock that again. There we go. I took her back. She should follow me again. Uh-oh. This is not mine. Oh, I give the orders here.
With all due respect, sir, there's a difference between protecting the Empire from her enemies and provoking.
Much here you do not understand. The Remans need to know their place. As do you. I will not forget your subordination, Commander. The Tal Shiar has no place for officers who cannot follow orders. I'll be in the command center.
I'll be in the command sentence.
Their blood is on our hands.
Get used to it. There will be more. Speaking of which, why don't you clean out the brig before you become a resident there?
So, let's go ahead and pop off our guys here. And I think that's everybody. And let's get this thing over here. We'll gather all this stuff up first. Klingon logs. Looks like we need to go into this other area here. I wanted to show you guys this though. I don't know if we have to read all these, but I know some of y'all like this, pause the videos and read this kind of stuff, so take the item. Resistance is futile. There we go. There we go. Code not valid. Telltale. Terrorist activity. Okay, there we go.
I almost feel sorry for you, but I have my own neck to worry about. I'll be joining you in there soon enough. If Hakeem has his way, we all will.
Hmm. It's like... That doesn't really help though, does it? Let's go up here. I believe there she is. 8, 0, 8. Come on. We'll hit our medical generator here. There we go. Are you going to give us your code now?
Enough! I surrender. I value my life more than the Tal Shiar's secrets. I'll tell you anything you want to know. But first you must tell me why you are here and what you want.
Why does the Romulan resistance want to destroy this base?
The Remans know about this base? Impossible. Only the leadership of the Tal Shiar know we're here. The Empress herself couldn't find us. I don't believe you, but it makes no difference. This is not a military.
Why would I be here?
We listen and record here, nothing more. There are many targets those Reman scum would find much more tempting. Colonel Hakeem will want my blood for this, but take my security code. You can use it to access the control room. You'll find everything you're looking for there.
Well, thank you. Why would I be here if nobody else knew about it? Duh. I don't believe you. There we go. Now we can unlock this door. There we go. Should be able to keep going this way. Go, 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 go. Love dual pistols. How many of you guys don't love dual pistols?
How did you find this place? What else do you...
We followed you.
No matter. You won't be revealing anything to your superiors. It's disappointing I cannot give you a proper interrogation. But I have much to do and little time.
Well, maybe later then.
The self-destruct sequence has begun. This base will be your tomb.
Yeah, I'm sure. Download Tal records. There we go. Done. Escape the mines. Sweet. Let's get out of here, guys. Before this whole place comes down on top of us. Ooh, my little guys. Yeah, we gotta get these popped off. Come on. I love those. They're little tribbles, the little tribbles that give you Necra and Romulan marks. Every time you use them, you get one. It's Pretty cool. Run! So I guess we're going to have to talk to Madron again, because I'm pretty sure he knew about Tal Shiar being here and didn't tell nobody. So he was hoping we'd get killed. There we go. Turn to the surface. Confront Medrin. Oh, believe me, we will. Hey, good buddy. I don't like being led into a trap, dude. My mine? What have you done to my mine? There was an infestation of Tal Shiar spies in there. I just fumigated. Tal Shiar? I'm shocked. Yeah, I'm sure you are. I had no idea. I certainly wouldn't have sent you down there if... Say, you didn't happen to find any valuable down there, did you? Because if you did, remember that I have exclusive contact. Shut up. Stop your lies, Midden. You knew... I know you knew who and what was down there. And what is it to you? This is a rough area of a quadrant, you know, and they're good neighbors if you're not easily embarrassed. Their cameras and listening devices are everywhere. I haven't had a single problem at Orans or Herodians since they moved in. And it doesn't hurt that I acquire an odd bit of information here and there. A businessman, and information is a big business. Do you know anything about what they recently discovered? Unfortunately, no. I'll admit, I was trying to find out, but their systems were locked down tight. I'm sure whatever it was had to be big news. Everyone was on edge. Janek and Hakiv were barely speaking, and I once heard Hakiv mumbling something about orders. Someone's been pulling his strings, but I don't know who. I don't know the Tal Shiar I do know Tal Shiar take security very seriously. If you manage to pull any files from their system, you can expect them to be heavily encoded. Trust me on that. I speak from experience. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go talk to hundreds of Romulans into digging a new mine to replace the one you destroyed. My profit margins this month will be ruined. You've been a real help, Merlin. We're totally saying that one. Merlin doesn't seem to know that much, Captain, or at least he's not willing to part with the information that he knows without being paid. I don't think he can help us anymore. We should return to the ship and try our luck at decrypting the files. Yeah, let's get out of here. Decipher Tal Shiar files in your ready room. So, to get to your ready room, if you have done this, I'm sure some of you have, you just go to visit Starship Bridge. And then you have to figure out which direction is your ready room. Hey, stop that. And I haven't actually been on the bridge of this one, so I have no clue where the ready room is. What is this? Oh, that's where you select a small craft. This place is huge. Take duty officers. Is there a ready room here? Ah, there is down here. No, that leads to nowhere. Come on. Get here. Nope. Am I going to have to switch ships? Let's try out here. Come on. There we go. Analyze structure. Cross-reference Starfleet records. Change faulty information. House Targ was brought before the High Council for commendation by House Martok. There we go. Select new file. Actually, go back. What was that? Okay. Now we do this one. Analyze file structure. Cross-reference. And then we change that one. So change faulty information. Vulcan Ambassador Shikoth retires to Monastery in Peijin. And it is exposed at Peijin. And we open this and then apply passkey. We select new file. And we go to the next one. And then we analyze the structure and change faulty information. Change made. Partial sequences. Any command in Tal listening post. We go. Toggle file. Apply passkey. Select new. What we got here? Select new. Okay, and we need to do this one, I guess, next. Analyze structure, cross-reference Starfleet records. Ambassador Jirok visits Andoria. Walking? Yes. And then if we move this over a little bit, file secret Reman base detected in Durian system. Listening post has detected a increase of subspace communications and ships traveling to and from the Dura system. Analysis of the communications and ship traffic reveals patterns of obfuscation normally employed by the Reman forces. Tal Shiar forces then intercepted a ship leaving the Dura system and captured 47 Reman civilians. The passengers and crew were similarly executed under orders of Colonel Hakiv. But the captain and the first officer were preserved for questioning. Under interrogation, the captain of the Reman vessel provided a security key that could be used to decipher encrypted communications sent to the Dura system. The decrypted messages prove that there is a base in this area of space being used by the Reman resistance. Recommendation: Tal Shiar ships should be sent to Duran system immediately to capture this base and its inhabitants. The Tal Shiar are planning to attack the Reman base. We need to get this information to Admiral Tini at Starbase 39 immediately. Agreed. Leave ship interior. I don't like that this bridge is huge, but I don't like it that it doesn't have any office for you. I like having a personal office. Turn this in.
The Tal Shiar records you recovered show that Trekkie and his forces had been targeting the Remans for months. Obasek and his followers had been driven from their homes, had their ships destroyed, and their loved ones killed or imprisoned. Some might say that Obasek's campaign against the Tal Shiar is just. However, Obasek was planning on using Theraron weapons in the Bahar system, which would have killed hundreds of innocent civilians.
Yes, it would have.
Tal Shiar cell there. This is the problem with revenge. Violence and fury only create more pain and suffering.
That's true. There we go. And they're going to give this one to me anyway.
You recovered from the Bahar system that the Tal Shiar are
that's a new voice.
Settlement in the Dara system. We have an opportunity to reach the settlement first. This may be a completely internal matter, and if so, the Prime Directive will come into play. We will not be able to interfere, but if there is an outside influence directing these matters, we must know what it is. Our encounters with the Undine and the Changelings have proven that there are entities attempting to move the powers of the Quadrant like pieces in a cow-toe game. It is essential to protecting the Federation to see these attempts for what they are and counter them. I want you to go to the Dara system and learn more about the Reman uprising. The Remans will have hidden their base, so you may have to use subterfuge to find it. One more thing. I realize this is a dangerous situation and that you may be drawn into conflict, but do not antagonize the Remans or the Romulans if you can avoid doing so. We are already at war with the Klingon Empire. I would prefer to avoid another extended conflict.
I'll do what I can. If they shoot at me, they're dead. Sorry. That's why they. So we are gonna say yes. Accept this. The rewards for that one suck. As you can see, though, after this next mission, after Frozen, there's only 1, 2, 3 more missions left. We're going to try to get through all of those. These 2 are going to be pretty long, so I might have to break these up into 2 different episodes. So the Colosseum and this one are pretty long, and I think these 2 are linked together. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. And that's pretty much it for this episode. If you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll send you notifications when I have new videos out, and you come check them out and see if you like them. If you do like this episode and you want to share it with your friends, tell them you liked it, there's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it on your Facebook, Twitter, wherever you use social media. And I will see you guys on the next episode. We're doing these missions because if you haven't watched the other episodes, the quest chain here leads up to the Uneasy Allies, and I want to do that one, but I don't want to do it on camera before we do all the Romulan missions, because it'll just be out of order and won't make no sense. So I want to do all those and then do this one. That's the reason. So I'll see you guys later.